Hey, what's up guys, it's Dallas here and welcome back to another Death Race for Love pixel art tutorial. If you're new to the channel, welcome and hopefully you can join us for some more pixel art tutorial videos. So in the last video we finished up our R and then we went over and worked on and finished up our D. So the next thing we do is we're going to work on E for our Death Race part. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start off to the right of this gray terracotta, and we are going to place us clay block to the right of the gray terracotta. Then to the right of the clay block we are going to place us polished andesite. Then to the right of our polished andesite we're going to place us light gray wool. Then we're going to place to the right of our light gray wool polished andesite to right 2 1 2. To the right of our polished andesite we're going to place us light gray wool, and then to the right of that light gray wool we are going to place us andesite to the right 2 1 2. Then we are going to grab us iron ore, and we are going to place us iron ore to the right of the andesite. To the right of the iron ore we're going to place us light gray wool to the right 2 1 2. To the right of that light gray wool we are going to place us light gray concrete powder, and then to the right of that light gray concrete powder we are going to place us light gray wool. To the right of that light gray wool we are going to place us polished andesite, and then to the right of that polished andesite we're going to place us light gray wool to the right 2 1 2. To the right of that light gray wool we are going to place us light gray concrete powder, and then to the right of that light gray concrete powder we're going to place us light gray wool. Then we're going to place to the right of that light gray wool gravel, and then we are going to place to the right of that gravel light gray wool. Oops. And then to the right of that light gray wool we're going to place this bedrock going up 2 1 2. Okay, and then from there we are going to place us I think I want to do this. We're going to place us to the right of that top bedrock we are going to place us gray concrete. On top of the gray concrete we're going to place this bedrock. To the left of that top bedrock we are going to place us gray wool. On top of the gray wool we are going to place us bedrock. Right at the bedrock we are going to place us gray terracotta. On top of that right gray terracotta we're going to place us gray wool. To the left and on top of that gray wool we're going to place us gray concrete. To the left of the top gray concrete we are going to place us a cold block. To the left of the cold block we are going to place us black terracotta. We are going to place to the left of that black terracotta nether brick block. And to the left of that nether brick block we're going to place us a coal block. Oops. To the left and on top of the coal block we are going to place us gray terracotta, and then to the left of that top gray terracotta we are going to place us soul sand. Right at the gray terracotta up top we are going to place us soul sand again, and then to right of that soul sand we're going to place this gray terracotta to right 2 1 2. To the right of that gray terracotta we're going to place us soul sand, and then on top of that soul sand we're going to place us gray wool. To the left and on top of that gray wool we are going to place us gray concrete, and then we're going to place on top of that left gray concrete gray terracotta. On top of that left gray terracotta we're going to place this black terracotta going up 2 1 2. And then on top of that black terracotta we're going to place this black concrete. To the left of that black concrete we're going to place this black terracotta. Then we are going to go down to right of that bottom black concrete and we are going to place us a brown terracotta. Sorry, that black terracotta to right the bottom black terracotta. We're going to place this brown terracotta, and then on top of that brown terracotta we're going to place this soul sand going up 2 1 2. On top of that black concrete we are going to place us bedrock. On top of that bedrock we are going to place us redstone ore. To the left of that redstone ore we are going to place us dorite, and then to the left of that dorite we're going to place this redstone ore to the left 2 1 2. And then we are going to place over here on the right on top of the soul sand we're going to place us black terracotta. On top of that black terracotta we're going to place us black concrete. To the right of the black concrete we're going to place us gray terracotta. Oops. Okay. On top of the gray terracotta we're going to place this black concrete. On top of and to the left of that black concrete we're going to place this black terracotta. On top of that left black terracotta we're going to place this black concrete. On top of the redstone ore on the right here we're going to place us a acacia wood log. And then on top of that occasion wood log, we're gonna place a soul sand going up 2, 1, 2. To right that soul sand up top, we're gonna place us gray terracotta to right 2, 1, 2. Okay, then to right the gray terracotta up top, we're gonna place us another brick block to the right 2, 1, 2. Underneath that left nether brick block, we'll place us another brick block. Okay, and then from there, what we are going to do is we are going to place on top of that right nether brick block black concrete, and we're going to place that black concrete all the way to the left. All right, so from there we are going to go trying to think how I want to do this. Let's start on top of this left clay block, and we are going to start off with light gray concrete powder. We're going to place that on top of the clay block, and then on top of that light gray concrete powder, we are going to place us andesite. On top of the andesite, we are going to place us iron ore. Then to right the iron ore, we are going to place us gray wool going down 2. To right that iron ore, gray wool down 2, 1, 2. Underneath that gray wool, we are going to place us the occasion wood log. Right the occasion wood log, we are going to place a cyan terracotta to right 2, 1, 2. To right the cyan terracotta, we are going to place us gray concrete. To right that gray concrete, we are going to place us gray wool. On top of that gray wool, we are going to place us bedrock. And then we are going to place us we're gonna place us on top of that bedrock. We're gonna place us light gray concrete powder. Then to right of the bedrock, or sorry, to the right of the light gray concrete powder up top, we're gonna place this bedrock going down 2, 1, 2. Then we are gonna place to the left that top bedrock gray concrete going up 2, 1, 2. On top of that right bedrock, we are gonna place us occasion wood log going up 2, 1, 2. To the left of that occasion wood log up top, we are going to place us gray wool. To the left of the gray wool, we are going to place us bedrock going up 2, 1, 2. Underneath the bedrock, we are going to place us soul sand going to the left 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to place on top of that left soul sand a gray terracotta. Then on top of the gray terracotta, we're going to place us gray concrete. On top of that gray concrete, we're going to place us a nether brick block. And then to right that nether brick block, we're going to place us gray concrete going up 2, 1, 2. On top of that nether brick block, we'll place us gray wool. On top of that gray wool, we're going to place us gray concrete going up 2, 1, 2. On top of that gray concrete, we're going to place us soul sand. And then we are going to place us on top. I'm going to go down here between this little gap right here. We'll fill this in with bedrock. Alright. Then we are going to, we're going to start on top of the iron ore over here on the left. And we're going to place us dorite. Then on top of the dorite, we're going to place us polished dorite. On top of that polished dorite, we're going to place us a birch wood log. And then on top of that birch wood log, we're going to place us an iron block. Okay, then from there, we are going to place us on top of that iron block, birch wood log going up 2, 1, 2. On top of that birch wood log, we are going to place us polished dorite going up 3, 1, 2, 3. On top of the polished dorite, we are going to place us chisel quartz block going up 2, 1, 2. On top of the chisel quartz block, we are going to place this polished dorite. On top of that polished dorite, we are going to place us clay blocks going to right 2, 1, 2. To right the clay block, we're going to place this polished dorite. To right that polished dorite, we're going to place this clay block. Then to right that clay block, we are going to place this dorite. And then underneath that dorite, we are going to place us occasion wood log going to the left 3, 1, 2, 3. To the left of that occasion wood log, we are going to place us bedrock. And then underneath the bedrock, we're going to place this gray terracotta going to right 2. 1, 2. Underneath that right gray terracotta, we are going to place us bedrock. Underneath that right bedrock, we are going to place us gray wool going to right 2. 1, 2. To the left of the gray wool, we are going to place us black terracotta. And then on top of the black terracotta, we are going to place this gray concrete. Okay, then we are going to go all the way back down to the bottom. And we're going to place to right of the gray wool, we are going to place a cyan terracotta. And to right of that cyan terracotta, we're going to place this bedrock to right 3. 1, 2, 3. Then on top of that right bedrock, we are going to place this bedrock one to right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the left of the bedrock, we're going to place the left of the bedrock up top. We're going to place this gray wool to the left of it, going all the way to the left. Okay, then we're going to go back over here to the right. And let's go all the way over here to the far right. Then we're going to start building to the left of the bedrock at the very bottom. We're going to place us iron ore to the left of it. Then to the left of that iron ore, we're going to place us bedrock. On top of that iron ore, we're going to place us the acacia wood log. And then on top of the iron ore, we're also going to place us acacia wood log. To the left of that acacia wood log, we are going to place us gray terracotta. To the left of that gray terracotta, we are going to place us soul sand. Then to the left of that soul sand, we are going to place us gray concrete. To the left of that gray concrete, we are going to place us gray wool. And to the left of that gray wool, we are going to place us bedrock. And then we are going to place underneath that bedrock acacia wood log going all the way to the left. In between the two bedrocks, so right here, we're going to place this acacia wood log. And then to right of the acacia wood log at the bottom, we're going to fill this gap in with bedrock. Okay, then we are going to go over here to the far right. On top of the acacia wood log, we are going to place us light gray concrete powder going to the left 2. 1, 2. On top of the both of those light gray concrete powder, we're going to place the iron ore on top of both. And then to the left of that light gray concrete powder, we are going to place us light gray wool. Then to the left of that light gray wool, we're going to place us light gray concrete powder. Then to the left of that light gray concrete powder, we're going to place us a clay block. To the left of that clay block, we're going to place us light gray wool. And then to the left of that light gray wool, we are going to place us coal ore. On top of that coal ore, we're going to place us bedrock. On top of that bedrock, we are going to place a cyan terracotta going to right 2. 1, 2. And then to right that cyan terracotta, we are going to place us bedrock. To right at the bedrock at the bottom, we are going to place us cyan terracotta. Then to right that cyan terracotta, we're going to place us coal ore. To right that coal ore, we are going to place us cracked stone bricks. To right the cracked stone bricks, we are going to place us light gray. Sorry, we're going to place us gravel. And then we are going to place us. We're going to go to the left of the coal ore at the bottom. We are going to place us light gray wool to the left of it. And then to the left of that light gray wool, we are going to place us light gray concrete powder. To the left of that light gray concrete powder, place us light gray wool to the left 2. And to the left of that light gray wool, we are going to place this iron ore. To the left of that iron ore, we are going to place us light gray wool. And then to the left of that we're going to place this light gray concrete. And to the left of that light gray concrete, we're going to place this light gray wool. And then we're going to go over here on the far left. On top of that light gray concrete powder, we are going to place us andesite. On top of that andesite, we are going to place us light gray wool. To right the light gray wool, we are going to place us bedrock. To right that bedrock, we're going to place us cyan terracotta going down 2. 1, 2. Underneath the bedrock, we're going to place this acacia wood log. To right at that bottom cyan terracotta, we're going to place this acacia wood log going up 2. To right at that top acacia wood log, we're going to place this cyan terracotta going to right 2. 1, 2. Underneath the left cyan terracotta, we are going to place us mossy stone bricks. And then we are going to place to right the mossy stone bricks acacia wood log. To right that acacia wood log, we're going to place the mossy stone bricks. Okay, then we're gonna go over here to right on top of the bedrock, or place to left of that bedrock, or sorry, we're gonna place on top of that bedrock light gray wool. To left of the light gray wool, we're gonna place this clay block going to left 2, 1, 2. And then we're gonna go all the way back up here to the left, to right at this bedrock. And we are going to place to right the bedrock gray concrete, then to right that gray concrete bedrock. Right that bedrock, we're gonna place us a clay block, and then to right the clay block, we are gonna place us right going all the way to the right. Down below, in between this gap, we're gonna fill this gap in with a cage wood log. Okay. Next thing we are gonna do is we're gonna go over here to the far left again. On top of the right gray concrete, we're gonna place us gray wool going up to 1, 2. To right at the top gray wool, we are gonna place this gray concrete. Right, that gray concrete, we are going to place us another brick block. And then on top of that another brick block, we are gonna place us a birchwood log. To right at the birchwood log, we're gonna place this door going to right 3, 1, 2, 3. Underneath the right door, we are gonna place us another brick block. Okay, then to left the birchwood log, we are going to place us cyan terracotta. To the left of that cyan terracotta, we are going to place us gray terracotta. Top of the gray terracotta, we are going to place us gray wool. Right, the gray wool, or actually, we're going to place on top of the birchwood log, we're going to place us mossy stone bricks. Top of the mossy stone bricks, we'll place us gray wool. Top of that gray wool, we are going to place us dorite. Then we are going to place to the left of the gray wool bedrock going all the way to the left. On top of that bright bedrock, we're going to place us a cage wood log. And then we are going to place this on top of the dorite. Up top here, we're going to place us iron ore. On top of that iron ore, we are going to place us soul sand all the way to the left. On top of that right soul sand, we are going to place us bedrock. Underneath the soul sand, we're going to fill in this little gap with soul sand. And then underneath the bedrock, we're going to fill in these two little gaps with bedrock. Okay, next thing we are going to do is we are going to place to right of the nether brick block, we are going to place us gray terracotta. We're going to place gray terracotta going down 2, 1, 2. Then we are going to place us in between this gap right here. We're going to fill this all in with gray terracotta. Okay, then we're going to go down to gray terracotta over here on the right at the very bottom. We're going to place us soul sand. And then to right of the soul sand, we're going to place us gray terracotta. To right of the gray terracotta, we are going to place us bedrock to right 2, 1, 2. And then to right of the top bedrock, on top of the right bedrock, we're going to place us soul sand. To the left of that soul sand, we're going to place us bedrock all the way to the left. To right of the top soul sand, we are going to place us gray concrete to right 2, 1, 2. To right of that gray concrete, we are going to place us a nether brick block. And then underneath that nether brick block, we are going to place us gray terracotta. To the left of that gray terracotta, we are going to place a soul sand going all the way to the left. On top of that nether brick block, we are going to place us gray terracotta going up 2, 1, 2. And then to right of that gray terracotta up top, we're going to place us another brick block. To right of that nether brick block, we are going to place us black glazed terracotta. And then to right of that black glazed terracotta, we are going to place us brown terracotta. Then we are going to place on top of the soul sand down below in between this little gap, brown terracotta on top of it. And we're going to fill in the rest of this gap with gray terracotta. Okay, then we are going to place to the left of that bottom gray terracotta over here on the right. We're going to place this redstone ore. To the left of that redstone ore, we're going to place as a clay block. To the left of that clay block, we're going to place this light gray concrete powder going to left 2, 1, 2. And then place to the left of that light gray concrete powder, clay block. To the left of that clay block, we're going to place this light gray concrete powder. Then we're going to go over here back to right. On top of that redstone ore, we are going to place us bedrock going to left 2, 1, 2. Then we are going to place us soul sand to the left of that bedrock going all the way to the left. Okay. Then we are going to place us we are going to place us to right at this gray wool, black concrete going all the way to the right. And then we are going to start on top of this black terracotta over here on the right. We are going to place us light gray concrete powder going to left 3, 1, 2, 3. Then to left the light gray concrete powder, we're going to place this dorite. To left that left of that dorite, we're going to place this light gray concrete powder, and to left of that light gray concrete powder, we're going to place us light gray wool to left 2, 1, 2. To left of that light gray wool, we're going to place us light gray concrete powder to left 2, 1, 2. And then to left of that light gray concrete powder, we're going to place this light gray wool to left 2, 1, 2. On top of that left light gray wool, we're going to place us redstone ore going back to right, all the way to right, and stop on top of that right light gray wool that we had right over here. And then we are going to place to right of the redstone ore up top, we're going to place us gravel. And to right of the gravel, we're going to place us light gray concrete. On top of that light gray concrete, we are going to place us brown terracotta. To the left of that brown terracotta, we are going to place us soul sand. To the left of that soul sand, we are going to place us bedrock going to left 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to place us bedrock to the right of the brown terracotta. To right that bedrock, we are going to place us soul sand. And then to right of that soul sand, we'll place us light gray concrete powder. Then on top of that light gray concrete powder, we're going to place us iron ore. To the left of that iron ore, we're going to place us redstone ore. Oops. On top of that right iron ore, we are going to place us gravel. And then we are going to go over here to the left of that bedrock up top here. And we are going to place a soul sand to the left of it going 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of that left soul sand, we're going to place us brown glazed terracotta going to right 2, 1, 2. Then to right that brown glazed terracotta, we are going to place us occasional wood log. We are going to place the occasional wood log going all the way to right of that brown glazed terracotta. So there we go. And then we are going to place us we're going to place to the left of the soul sand brown terracotta to left 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to place to right at the dorite at the very bottom right here. We're going to place us light gray concrete powder going all the way to right. Then to right of the iron ore up top, we're going to place us light gray concrete. Right, that light gray concrete, we are going to place us gravel. And then to right the gravel, place us light gray concrete. Then we're going to place in between this dorite, in between this bedrock and the brown glazed terracotta, we are going to place that occasional wood log in between the two. And then we're going to go over here to the right of the dorite, we are going to place us light gray concrete powder. Then to right that light gray concrete powder, we are going to place us dorite. To right the dorite, we are going to place us clay block going to right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to right of the clay block, we are going to place us light gray concrete powder, and we're going to place it all the way to the far right. All right, and that's it for the E. We have plenty of time left, so let's go ahead and keep going and work on a bit of the A, and then we'll finish up what we don't finish in the next episode. So we're going to start at the very bottom. On top of the nether brick block, we are going to place us gravel on top of it. Then to right of the gravel, we are going to place us dorite going to right 3 of the gravel. 1, 2, 3. Then to right of the dorite, we are going to place us birchwood log. Then to right of that birchwood log, we are going to place us gravel. And to right of that gravel, we are going to place us gray terracotta going up 2, 1, 2. Then we are going to place us we're going to place on top of that gray terracotta, we're going to place this gray concrete. And then we're going to place this gray terracotta on top of that gray concrete going to right 2, 1, 2. To right of the right the gray terracotta, we'll place this another brick block, so 1 to right 2, 1 2. And then we are going to place the right of the nether brick block, we're going to place this black terracotta. To right that black terracotta, we are going to place us black concrete, and then underneath that black terracotta, we are going to place us brown. We're going to place a soul sand. Okay, then we're going to place the right of the soul sand gray concrete going all the way down. In between this little gap right here, we're going to fill this all in with gray concrete. Okay, to right of the gray concrete at the very bottom, we're going to place us gray terracotta going up 2, 1 2. And then on top of that gray terracotta, we're going to place this gray concrete. To right of the gray terracotta at the bottom again, we're going to place this gray concrete going up 3, 1 2 3. Okay, and then on top of that right gray concrete, we're going to place us black concrete going to right 2, 1 2. So in between the black concrete over here, in between this little gap, we're going to place us black concrete powder. Okay, then we're going to place this on top of this coal block over here on the right. We're going to place this gray terracotta on top, and then black concrete powder on top of that gray terracotta. On top of that black concrete powder, we're going to place this a coal block. Okay, then we're going to place on top of the gray terracotta on the right over here, we're going to place us clay blocks going up 3, 1 2 3. On top of the clay blocks, we're going to place us diorite. Okay, to right the clay block at the very bottom, we're going to place us diorite going to right 2, 1 2. To right of the diorite, we're going to place us a birchwood log. To right of the birchwood log, we're going to place us diorite. To right of the diorite, we're going to place us redstone ore. And then we're going to place this on top of that redstone ore. We're going to place us mossy stone bricks. To the left of the mossy stone bricks, we are going to place us gravel. On top of the gravel, we're going to place us mossy stone bricks. To the left of that gravel, we are going to place us redstone ore. Then to the left of that redstone ore, we are going to place us acacia wood log. To the left of that acacia wood log, we're going to place us iron ore. On top of that iron ore, we're going to place this acacia wood log. On top of that acacia wood log on the left, we're going to place this iron ore. To right of the acacia wood log, on the far left over here, we're going to place this mossy stone bricks. And then we are going to place us. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. We're gonna go over here on the left side. On top of this iron ore, we're gonna place us gravel. To right of the gravel, we are gonna place us light gray concrete powder. And then to right that light gray concrete powder, we're gonna place us redstone. Not powder, light gray concrete. To right of that light gray concrete, we're gonna place this redstone ore going to right 2, 1 2. And then on top of that right redstone ore, we're gonna place this redstone ore going up 2, 1 2. To the left of that redstone ore up top, we're gonna place this light gray concrete going to left 3, 1 2 3. Underneath that left light gray concrete, we're gonna place us bedrock. And then to right of the bedrock, we're gonna place us coal ore going to right 2, 1 2. Then we are going to place us to right that bottom redstone ore cyan terracotta. On top of that cyan terracotta, we are going to place this acacia wood log going up 3, 1 2 3. And then on top of that acacia wood log, we're going to place this bedrock. On top of that bedrock, we're going to place this acacia wood log going up 2, 1 2. We're going to go back down. On top of the redstone ore, we're going to place this acacia wood log going up 3, 1 2 3. To the left of that bottom acacia wood log, we're going to place us mossy stone bricks. On top of the mossy stone bricks, we'll place this acacia wood log, and we're also going to place the acacia wood log to the left of the mossy stone bricks. Okay, then we are going to place us to the left of the mossy stone, or to the left of the acacia wood log at the very bottom, bedrock. On top of that bedrock, we're going to place this coal ore going up 2, 1 2. Then we'll place us mossy stone bricks to right of that top coal ore. Underneath that mossy stone brick and to right of it, we're going to place us bedrock to right and underneath it. We're also going to place us gravel on top of the mossy stone bricks. To the left and right of the gravel, we're going to place us acacia wood log. And on top of the gravel, we're going to place this acacia wood log going up 2, 1 2. Then we are going to place us. We go over here to our far right occasional wood log. We're gonna place a cyan terracotta going up 2, 1, 2. To the left of that cyan terracotta at the bottom, we're gonna place some mossy stone bricks. Underneath the mossy stone bricks, we'll place us gravel. And then to the left of the mossy stone bricks, we'll place us gray concrete powder. On top of the gray concrete powder, we are gonna place us bedrock. On top of that bedrock, we're gonna place a cyan terracotta. To the left of that cyan terracotta, we are going to place us coal ore. To the left of that coal ore, we're gonna place us mossy stone bricks. Underneath the mossy stone bricks, we'll place us bedrock all the way down. And then we are gonna place on top of the mossy stone bricks, bedrock going to right 2, 1, 2. On top, or to right that bedrock, we are gonna place us gray wool. And then we are going to place us on top of the left bedrock, we're gonna place us acacia wood log. To right of that acacia wood log, we'll place this bedrock. And then to right of the acacia wood log, we're gonna place this coal ore. Okay, then we are going to okay, so next thing I think, let's see, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. We are going to basically, we're going to go all the way down here to the very far right of this redstone ore. At the very bottom, we are going to place us black glazed terracotta to right that redstone ore. Then we're going to place us on top of the black glazed terracotta. We are going to place us black concrete, just going to go up a bit and just kind of stop towards close to the top right here. It doesn't have to be a specific spot. I'm just kind of doing this easier so we don't have to count out everything. Then in between this little gap right here, we're going to fill this in with acacia with logs. Oops. Okay, and then we are going to go over here on the left side, over here to the right of the nether brick block. We are going to place us coal blocks going up 2 to right that top nether brick block, 1, 2. And then to right the coal block up top, we're going to place us another coal block. And to right that coal block up top, we are going to place us coal blocks going all the way to the right. And basically it should connect just like this. And any extra black concrete you may have up high or over to the right, just break that. It should really just be up high. And then we will continue the rest in the next video. So we got a good chunk, we got the whole E done and we got a good chunk of the A done. So we're gonna work on the rest of this in the next one, and then we will be on to the T, which will probably be one of our more longer videos because we got to go all the way over here and all the way over here. So we got a good chunk to work on. So hopefully we can finish up a lot of the A in the next video and start working on the T. So then in that next video we can knock it out. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hopefully you can join me again in the next one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.